guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do, as you can see by the title, 50 random facts about me. If you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button, hitting the notification bell next to it so you get a notification every time I load a video. If you're a returning subscriber, hello, welcome back, thank you for joining us. So without further ado, let's get in. So I have written them all down because, well, 50 things are a lot to remember about me, especially when they're random facts. So if I do keep looking down, it's just because I'm just checking where I'm up to. So number one, firstly, my real name. My real name is Simone. Number two, I got married at 23. Number three, I am the eldest of 14 children. I have 13 younger siblings. There are 11 girls and 2 boys. Number four, I love to read. Number five, I'm terrified of spiders and moths. Moths fly at you with no agenda. They just fly at you. And spiders, well, that's just common sense. Nothing needs that many legs. Number six, I have a handbag problem. I've probably got more handbags than shoes. I've got them in all shapes, sizes, colours. My husband's given me an ultimatum: if it's one in and one out, I don't listen. Number seven, I have a crisp problem. Crisps are my downfall. I love crisps. Or for you Americans, chips. Salt vinegar is my favourite flavour, followed closely behind by pickled onion. A very quick running up third is sour cream and onion. Oh my god, they're my favourites. Give me some soft cheese to dip in and I'm in chip heaven. Number seven, my favourite food is lasagna. Number nine, I love musicals. And my favourite has got to be Les Miserables. I've seen it twice. And I have the soundtrack 3 different times over. And I've got the movie on DVD. Twice over. Number 10. I'm real mushy. I cry at films all the time. I cry at stupid little shorts. If it gets me in the feels, I'm crying. Number 11. And this one's quite common, I think. I'm scared of open water. If I can't touch the floor, you're not going to find me in it. I'm not a strong swimmer anyway. Never have been. But I don't like it getting on my nose. If it gets in up my nose, then that's me. I'm panicked. So if I can't stand in it, I'm not going any deeper. And I'm not real fond on things swimming around my feet either, to be fair. Number 12, again to do with the ocean, I get seasick real bad. So ferries are a no-go for me. 13, I love to fly, and I've flown quite a few times, but I hate landing. It freaks me out. Hurtling towards the ground at over 100 miles an hour just terrifies the living bejesus out of me. Going up, no problem. Being up in the air, no problem. Landing, hate it. Number 14, sorry. Getting ahead of myself, or behind myself, whichever. I have 2 fur babies. I have a Rottweiler German Shepherd cross dog, who's called Millie. And I have a cat called Moo. We have no idea what breed she is. She's just a cat. 15. I have a unicorn obsession. I love them. I love them cute and colourful. I love them dark and evil looking. I just love unicorns. I'm kind of obsessed. 16. I like to relax by playing games. I'm a bit of a gamer. I love my MMOs. So And in particular, I've been playing one MMO for the last 15 years, I think. I think it's 15 years old now. But yeah. Number 17. You probably can't see it very well, but I do have a scar on my forehead, which, if you want a story time about this, just ask me a bit further, but it involves my cousin and a golf club. Yeah. 18. I have to sleep in a pitch black room. There can be no light in the room, otherwise I don't sleep. Number 19. As a kid, I used to talk to ghosts, and it would freak my mum out. Especially the one in the car that used to sit behind her while she was driving. Yeah. Number 20, I have PCOS. That's polycystic ovarian syndrome. Again, if you want more information on that, write it down in the comments and I'll give you all the deets. To go along with the PCOS, I hate shaving. My face in particular. 22. I believe in past lives. 23. Don't know whether I should be admitting this one given my age, but I love to rub silky things. Like that. Between my fingers and my thumb. Anything that's silky. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I don't know what it is. I do it without even thinking or even knowing I'm doing it. So if I've got something satin on, it's game over for me. I'm rubbing it. 24. Again, I'm not sure I should be admitting this, but I still suck my thumb when I'm really, really tired and really stressed out. Or if I'm anxious. Or when a film is really emotional and I'm trying not to bawl my eyes out. As previously mentioned, I'm a big mushy mess when it comes to films that make me cry. So if a film's emotional and I'm trying to be, you know, a grown up and not cry like a big girl, I will put my thumb in and suck it, and as a result I do have a callus on my thumb where my teeth sit. Again, I've been doing it since I was a baby, so I don't do it anywhere near as much as I used to. You can ask any of my family, they will tell you I had it in non-stop. It was ridiculous. But as I've got older, I have, you know, given it up, so to speak, unless it's in certain circumstances in which, yeah, I do still suck my thumb. 25. I love anything horror. Movies, books, stories. I love it. The scarier the better. If a film makes me jump, it's great. A lot of the more modern ones don't tend to, so to speak, do it for me. I do prefer my older ones or Japanese horror, because, man, they love to scare the shit out of you. 26. I love Halloween. Love Halloween. I mean, in all fairness, most goths do. But I particularly love it because it's my birthday the day after anyway. Because I am a November baby. November 1st is my birthday. So it just gives me an excuse to, well, dress up and have a party if I want to. Or gives me an excuse to go out and fancy dress. But I love Halloween. 27. I have trouble sleeping. I have suffered and battled with insomnia on and off since my late teens. I've tried varying therapies, varying meditation practices, all kinds, but I still struggle with my sleep. I can go days and days without sleep properly. I can sleep for an hour to 2 hours a night. I have very disturbed sleep. Again, if you want more information or you want a story time on just how crazy it can get, let me know in the comments. 28. My favourite movie of all time is Edward Scissorhands. I love that movie. Very closely followed by An Interview with a Vampire. But Edward Scissorhands is my favourite one. I just love how quirky it is, and, well, I don't know, I just love the movie. It's one that if it comes on at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm still awake, then I am watching it all the way through, regardless of what time of the day it is. I'm watching it. 29, as my husband can attest, I hate cleaning. Hate it. I know I have to do it, you know, I'm a grown-up after all, but it's not something I enjoy doing, and I have to be in the right kind of mood to do it properly, otherwise it's half-assed. Or the house just stays messy. I think my office is probably the cleanest room in the house, because I hate cleaning. It does get done, I don't like it. I have to be in the right kind of mood, and I have to have music blasting. Simple as. Number 30, I love to cook, and I love to bake, and I love to experiment with my cooking too. I've come up with some random things that have worked, and some that have definitely not worked and have gone straight in the bin afterwards. But I do like to experiment with flavours and textures. There's certain things I don't eat. It's a texture thing more than anything. I hate mushrooms. It's that texture of slime. No. Number 31. I have OCD when it comes to writing things out. It's really bad. I can have handwritten something, get to the very last line, and 3/4 through that line I make a mistake. I am rewriting the whole thing again from start to finish. And I'm so glad we could hand in university work typed up, because otherwise it would have been a nightmare for me. Because it doesn't matter if it's a small amount of writing, it's a large amount of writing. If I make a mistake at any point throughout a page, I will start all over again. It's the only thing I'm really OCD about. I don't know why. I just have to start all over again. Number 32. I would love to visit Japan. I would like to try more of Japanese cooking. Definitely want to try some of their street food, their snacks. I mean, I know you can get snack boxes and stuff as subscriptions, but I don't think it's the same as trying it while you're there. I'd love to visit Harajuku and do the shopping. I'd love to see the blossom trees, all of that. I just love the idea of visiting Japan. 33. I am always shopping. Not always spending money, but I'm always shopping. There's at least on my computer at any one time, there's at least 1 to 2 tabs open that are shopping sites. I've got multiple apps on my phone that I virtual shop on a regular basis. I've got so many wish lists created, but I is poor, so I could never actually buy anything. Number 34. I love reading Stephen King. As I said earlier, I love horror. Stephen King, though, is my favourite author, and I've read pretty much every single book he's ever written. Some I've really liked, some not so much, especially when he changes his writing style. I love his more horror-based rather than his more, like, take for example The Cell. It's more if somebody was to use it as a bioweapon and turn everybody into, I mean, there is a horror element, but it's not a true horror in the sense. I prefer his more horror-based stuff, but I have read almost everything. 35. I love to sing. I'm a karaoke queen, and don't let anybody tell you different. I love to sing. I always have done. You know what mood I'm in by what I'm singing. If I'm in a good mood, I'm singing things like Evanescence, Alice in Chains, that sort of thing. Alanis Morissette's usually thrown in there as well, because I love to sing Alanis Morissette. If I'm in a bad mood, then I've got something a bit more darker on, more screamo, so to speak. Slipknot, Stone Sour, Rammstein. If I'm in a really silly mood, then I've got Cheesy 80s on. Simple as that. 36. Most of the people that know me in real life would say I am crazy. I've got a weird sense of humour. I'm a bit nuts. But that's just who I am. I mean, my t-shirt kind of says it really. Deadpool in space. I just walked in, saw it, I was like, yeah, that'll do. It's a men's t-shirt, but yeah, I liked it. It's a bit cray-cray. I'm a bit of a nerd. I'm a bit strange, but that's okay. That's me. 37. I write horror short stories for fun. I've got hundreds of them on my computer. I think it's the horror queen in me. I love anything horror, and I do write, and I have done since I was given a project in high school, which was a long time ago now, to write a short story for a teenage audience, and I just never stopped writing them. I've got hundreds of them stored on my computer. I'm not brave enough to try and publish them. They're there just because I like to write, and it calms me down. So when I'm stressed, I just open and I start to write. Number 38. I once worked for Ann Summers. Again, if you want story time, let me know. I'm not going any further into that right now. 39. This may surprise most people, but I went through a pink phase. And when I say a phase, I mean everything I wore from head to toe was pink. Everything. My eyeshadow, my lipstick, my accessories. The only thing that wasn't pink was my hair. If I'd have been able to dye it the shade of pink I wanted to, even that would have been pink then. But literally all my accessories were pink, my clothing was pink, my shoes were pink, my handbag was pink. It was ridiculous. I don't know what it was. It lasted about 6 months. And then I was like, what am I wearing? I don't know why. Everything was pink. I think it was when I was younger, and I'd been in the teenage, rebellious, I'm a goth, I love the music, and then I went through this pink phase, and I was like, maybe I'm not goth, and then I come out of that and I was like, yeah, no, I am all, it's good, let's get rid of all the pink. And I still do have the odd pink thing, but I don't tend to wear pink very often these days. Number 40. I love word puzzle games. So, especially on my phone, I've got loads of them on my phone. They're great for when I'm going backwards and forwards to college on the bus, because, well, that's an hour journey. So at least it breaks up the time, gives me something to do. It means my mind's not melting out my ears while I'm on a bus for forever. Or at least it seems like forever anyway. But yeah, I do love word games, varying types of word games I've got. I just love them all, to be fair. Number 41. I love Deadpool. The first movie is my favourite. I must have watched it about 20, 40, 60. I've watched it loads. I've lost count. I've seen it that many times. I can probably give it you verbatim. I'm obsessed. I mean, I love Ryan Reynolds anyway, but I just love Deadpool. I've got loads of merch. I've got him on my keys. I've got him in the bathroom. I've got pops. I've got t-shirts. I love Deadpool. Simple as. Number 42. I get super daft when I'm overtired. When I say super daft, I mean super daft. I annoy the husband. I'll be lying in bed and I'll just tickle him. I'll poke at him. I'll not shut up. I'll talk randomness. I'm daft. It's like the brain's like overtired, but it can't shut off. So it does silly things and it annoys the husband, and if I'm awake he's got to be awake, which then makes him a grump because I'm keeping him awake. But it doesn't stop it. I get super silly. Super silly. Number 43. My favourite colour is purple. 44. I'm allergic to antiseptic. Again, if you want story time, let me know. 45. As I said earlier, I love playing games, and I have played Lineage 2 for 15 years, since it started. I've played it on official, I've played it on private, I've played it non-stop, I've played it in between other games, but all in all I've been playing it for 15 years. 46. I can yodel. I'm not going to yodel for you on camera because I'm not. But my granddad taught me. He taught me with a song because he used to yodel in clubs. But I can yodel. 47. I can eat marzipan straight from the block. I love to eat it straight from the block. I don't make Christmas cake at home for that reason, because the marzipan never makes it onto the cake. I blame my mother for this one because she is exactly the same. But yeah, I love marzipan. I love anything almond, so marzipan is like kryptonite. 48. I still suffer from horrendous nightmares. I have night terrors. Still. I'm almost 38. And they are horrific. 49. I am absolutely useless at being a girly girl. I've never really been a girly girl anyway. I was always a tomboy growing up. But I'm useless. I cannot do makeup, which is why in most of my videos I am not wearing it, because I'm absolutely rubbish at it. I know they say practice makes perfect. I'm just rubbish. I like getting my nails done every now and again, but after so long they've got to go. The closest thing I do that's girly, as I said, is I have a handbag problem. I love my clothes, but again, I'm just as comfortable in something girly as I am in my comfy stuff. So like t-shirt, joggers, baggy jeans, trainers. I'm not the girliest of girls. I won't claim to be either. And lastly, number 50, I met my husband in a homeless shelter. If you want more information on that, I'll do a story time. But we've been together a long, long time. We've been together 17 years and we've been married 15. So that, guys, is my 50 random facts. If there is anything on there that you want more information about or you want a story time, then do comment in the comments below and let me know what it is you want, and I will do a video on that. Within reason, of course. If you stayed to the end, so you know me a bit more, let me know something about you guys in the comments. Drop me a random fact about yourselves. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get a notification. And there is some affiliate links in the description box. You're not obliged to click them, but if you do and you buy anything, then fantastic. That gives me a small amount of money, which allows me to continue to make great videos for you guys and improve on the quality, as I'm always aiming to do that. But if not, it's not a problem. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.